Sheriff's Office, emergency.
It's Emerald Sands. And my manager said to call you.
I had a desk call me and tell me that they heard multiple gunshots coming from a room. So I went down there, and all I did was put the key in the door, open the door, and everything's covered in blood.
Billy Boyett and Alicia Greer started dating around Thanksgiving of 2016. Billy Boyett was violent toward Alicia quite often, choked her, kicked her in the face. She just needed a place to get away and hide from him until that could happen. Jacqueline was actively trying to help her hide from Billy Boyett, and that's why she was at the motel that day. She was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, trying to help Alicia in any way that she could.
According to Mary Rice's mother, who had the children that belonged to Mary Rice, she had not heard from Mary, which was not normal for her.
She was a mother of 3. She was doing the best she could as a single mother, worked at a local Dollar General to try to make ends meet.
Based upon the statements that were made by the family of Mary Rice, they were concerned about her safety because she would not have abandoned her children. We were alerted about how Billy was known to hang out within Mary Rice's area. So there is a good possibility that Billy Boyett is involved.
We now have a manhunt on for Billy Boyett.
Through their investigation and talking to witnesses, we found evidence they did have a relationship.
Mary Rice's brother was incarcerated with Billy Boyett. Witnesses told us that he introduced her to Billy Boyett, and they wrote letters back and forth numerous times. Then Billy got out of prison, and they were kind of known to be together somewhat.
We obtained a search warrant and managed to get numerous phone messages between Mary Rice and Billy Boyett on the day those murders occurred.
Reading her text and reading his text back and forth, we were able to put 2 and 2 together that Mary Rice knew of the problems that he was having with Alicia Greer.
Investigators made the determination that she's a willing participant, not a victim.
In the early morning hours, we were notified of another homicide in Baldwin County, just across the state line there in Lillian, Alabama.
A lady named Peggy Brose was found deceased in her own driveway.
It appeared that the suspect had shot her in the face in her front yard, then took her keys and her vehicle, which was a white Chrysler Concorde. She had been shot with a .38 revolver. The same type of handgun that was used in the homicides of Alicia Greer and Jacqueline Moore. Also, based upon witnesses, the suspect's physical description met that of Billy Boyett.
A female by the name of Kayla Crocker was located by her mother, bound in rope.
Kayla was shot in the head with a pistol, and there was actually blood splatter and blood spray on the crib from her being shot. Kayla Crocker had been killed and her car taken.
They seemed to have no qualms at all about killing somebody and taking their vehicle.
Mary Rice had used her ID to check into that hotel. Georgia State Police surrounded the entire motel. Their SWAT team arrived. There was nowhere for them to go. We pretty much figured it was going to be a shootout.
They eventually make contact with Mary Rice, telling her that she needs to surrender, come out with her hands up, which she does. Georgia State Police SWAT makes entry. As soon as they make entry, Billy Boyett commits suicide with a gunshot wound to the head.
before we started our interview, Mary Rice was making allegations she was being held against her will by Billy Boyett and that she had been sexually assaulted. Ultimately, that she was in fact a victim, not a willing participant.
He's a monster. He's serious about everything he says. He was gonna kill me if I didn't do what he said. Only by God's grace am I sitting here today.
Take a deep breath, Mary. You're okay right now. Just take a deep breath. To your knowledge, did the incident at the Emerald Sands Inn, did that happen before he picked you up?
Yes. Yes. To my knowledge.
All right, where did you go from there?
There, we went riding, and he made me go into a Walmart.
Did he stay out in the car?
No, he was in Walmart.
Okay.
He was watching me, and I know he could see me in the store.
What did you get at Walmart?
Ammunition. Ammunition, 38.
She doesn't know. We have the video from Walmart, and we did see that Billy's sitting in the car outside on camera. So we can see he stays there in the vehicle the entire time. And she's in Walmart on camera shopping like there's nothing going on. We tracked her all throughout the store with the interior cameras. She claims that he told her if she made any notifications to anybody or told anybody that he would kill her and kill her children as well. But she's in there by herself. Never did she make any type of notification, ask for help or assistance or anything. She was lying to us.
What happens then?
I don't know, he comes back with white car.
So he goes off with the dark SUV and comes back with a white car?
Yes. He has somebody with him. They have a gun on me, they're in the back. And I didn't even get a good glimpse of who they were or anything. But I had to get in the car and drive. The kind of gun from the side. I had to follow him to a parking area.
When you got into the car to drive, you got a person holding a gun to you, correct?
Yes.
Where did this other guy you're talking about, where did he come from?
I don't know, and I've never seen him after.
She has no idea that we have video surveillance of Mary Rice behind the wheel of the vehicle, alone in the SUV, following Billy in the white car. We know that she's not telling the truth.
Okay, that's not true. And I'll tell you why it's not.
No, we did.
Mary, listen to me.
Okay.
If I were to tell you that numerous people saw you and Billy following the person in the white car to her home, where the white car was taken, you were with Billy, because you guys were seen together, okay? There wasn't a third person there. It was just you and Billy, right?
Right.
Okay. Why did you tell me that?
Because I'm scared.
Well, I understand you're scared. The truth makes more sense than the story at this point, you know what I mean?
That's the truth.
Okay. Well, thank
And
you.
that's the only thing I embellished on.
Okay, thank you for being honest.
I'm scared.
I know you are.
She knew she was caught, had said enough, and then emotions come flooding in.
It was a collective agreement between all of us that she was at the point that she was about to shut down. We just chose at that time to abruptly end the interview. I mean, it's cut and dry and clear as it could be. We had enough that we had a signed arrest warrant by a judge to charge her with murder.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Mary Rice is as guilty as Billy Boyett. She had a choice, and she chose to follow Billy Boyett. And she is paying the price for her actions. We will never understand why things happen the way they did. The thing we have to understand is there's evil in this world.